And now the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At shooting guard, Kelly Oubre Jr. At power forward, Gershon Yabusele. At the forward position, Paul George. At the other guard, Tyrese Maxey. At center, Joel Embiid. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Now introducing the Boston Celtics. Starting at point guard, 6'4", number 4. The man in the middle, standing 7'2", number 8, Boston Celtics. At guard, 6'4", number 9, the small forward position. At 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Celtics, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's the 76ers. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for the 76ers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Man, we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Yabusele out there with Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Holiday. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Outside, Maxey, just 5 on the clock. Up again. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Oh, that's blocked. The shot by George, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
Tatum looking around. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah, what you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And he can't get the first one. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Good on the second free throw. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Now Holiday, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go, launches a three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oubre against White. Pass to Yabusele. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. George, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Tatum kicks to Brown. White, a screen on George. Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game. Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And he's good on the second. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Here's Yabusele. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Embiid, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now a look at the stats for Jason Tatum.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Tatum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are, another night in the NBA, Richard. Always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a player, Kevin. You never take for granted the chance to be a part of this game. It's the best athletes in the world playing the best game in the world.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Magic.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, then it was a great one to watch. But they were, unfortunately, on the losing end. And they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
Brown's shot is good.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Maxey finds Embiid. Clanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's White. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brown against George. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Brown. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. White the pass to Porzingis. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Good D by Embiid. Inside. Maxey. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Holiday. The Celtics with the lead. Boston needs to get off a shot. A 3 from Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Yabusele. George with the screen on Tatum. They get it back. Embiid. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Outside Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Embiid. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. 4-point game. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Caleb Martin, Joel Embiid out there with Martin. Then there's Lowry, and it's Gordon in at the 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Caleb Martin taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Springer after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers lead. Here's Lowry. And here's Embiid. 9 points last game out. And the shot goes down.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston.
Let's hear it for him.
We should take this chance now to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and run down the top free throw shooters. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Now here's Tatum. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. No good, unable to end this run.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Lowry. Still scoreless. Here's Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. What a jam! Tatum's doing it with style.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now Lowry. Pass to Gordon. Going inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Pritchard. Now recovering. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The 76ers leading by 3. Martin kicks to Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Over Horford. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-2 run. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth and team.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. Paul George comes in for Martin. Oubre is checked in for Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Holiday left side. The rebound by Yabusele.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Maxey. Good D by Holiday. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Porzingis. Horford in the post, covered by Martin. Horford gets the bucket.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
And the first one at the line is good.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Horford. That's to Porzingis. White, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Goes up on the wing, and it's in there. George has got 5.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And it's White missing. George passes to Maxey. Puts up a deep 3. Can't hit that one. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Philadelphia 76ers.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The 76ers leading by 9. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Holiday against Oubre. Outside Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin, but Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Free throw good from Holiday.
In terms of point of attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Drew Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. It's good from long range.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
White the pass to Brown. Back to White. Shoots over Oubre. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
That's the Celtics entertainment. Let's give them another round of applause.
Checking out the numbers for Holiday. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
what muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. George against Brown. And George kicks to Maxey. From down low. Embiid, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Yabusele. Outside, George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Outside Holiday. Porzingis against Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And the first one drops.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 76ers also with a sub. Martin's checked in for George. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Now here is Martin. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. No good with the triple. The Celtics trail by 4. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Clock at 6. Here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 9 points for Porzingis.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Headed to the floor right now in Celtics Entertainment.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here are the 76ers now. They've led by as much as 10. Maxey looking it over. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Embiid. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Martin against Brown. Down low. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Oubre outside. Outside, Maxey. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Now, here's Maxey after Jaylen Brown's miss.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Sinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Maxey. 12 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Boston trailing. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Lowry. Martin is out there with Martin. Then there's Gordon. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Hauser. And they get it back. Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Tatum draws the double. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts up a deep 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lowry with the ball. Releases from 15. Again, Philadelphia.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Tatum against Martin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And so Tatum nails them both. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And that one goes long. Martin against Tatum. Horford with the screen on Martin. The three from Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Embiid owns the lane.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Martin. George comes in for Caleb Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Maxey. Looking to get back on track here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Maxey hits them both.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Snatched away. And it's Oubre off the drive. Rebounded by the Celtics. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Tatum.
And this is exactly who Tatum is, someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And here are the 76ers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Yabusele. Embiid inside. He's against Porzingis. Maxey, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And the basket by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Tatum. Maxey against Holiday to the inside. Let's go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to White. Brown with it. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The 76ers trail. Now here's Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Oubre finds Embiid. Takes the three. Embiid showing his range right there.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
Bounce pass Maxey. Outside, George. Oubre, a screen on Grimes.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
That's 10. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Keep it going. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Tatum.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Celtic fans, get live right now for Celtic Entertainment.
Outside, George. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Oubre on the wing. Light covering. Porzingis against Maxey. Pass to George. To the paint. Lock at 6. Here's Yabusele. Can't get the three to fall.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
To win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did. My teammates found me. We got through it. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now we present the player of the game, Joel Embiid.